So, this is my review for Spider-Man No Way Home. There's only two parts to this. This first part will be a non-spoiler review there. It's pretty short, but there's going to be no spoilers in it at all. Then, I'll do the spoiler review, going a little deeper into the movie, addressing some things about it. Here we go. This part will not contain any spoilers. No Way Home was pretty amazing, I gotta say. The acting, CGI, action, soundtrack, everything about it was amazing. To summarize the plot without spoilers, it begins seconds after Far From Home ends, with Peter's identity revealed. The legal battle and some scenes about college happen along with the spell, and then the big action scene. The movie's definitely worth it, I gotta say. It's definitely worth it. Now, it's a spoiler review. I'll give it 5 seconds to turn it off if you don't want to hear any spoilers. Okay. Just about every rumor about this was true. Cut. Just about every rumor about this movie was true. Toby and Andrew are in the film. Aunt May is killed by the Goblin. Matt Murdock appears, though only for like a minute. In the beginning, it starts after Far From Home. The legal issue happened, and Peter, MJ, and Ned get denied from MIT because Peter's accused of being a murderer. Peter goes to Strange to do the spell, but it fails, so Peter goes to the MIT lady on the bridge to talk to her. Doc Ock attacks, and later Green Goblin. Eventually Peter finds Electro and Sandman. Peter breaks them out to cure them, but Goblin turns on him and attacks Peter and eventually kills May. Minutes after that, it cuts to Ned and May at Ned's home, and Ned uses Strange's ring to open a portal for Peter, which accidentally brings in Andrew and Toby's Peter, who were already in the MCU universe at the time, because they fell through when the spell broke. They find Tom's Peter and talk, then they create cures in the lab and go to the Statue of Liberty to fight the villains and cure them. A 20-minute fight scene happens with the villains being cured except Goblin. Tom fights Goblin and almost kills him, but Toby stops him. And Toby gets stabbed by the Goblin but survives. Then Tom talks to Strange, and Strange redoes the spell, erasing him from everyone's memory, including Ned and MJ. It ends with Peter going to MJ's work to talk to her, but he backs out, then Tom moves into an apartment, showing him creating a new suit, which is more comic accurate. It also shows Peter going to May's grave, putting flowers down, and Happy walking up and asking him if he knows May, therefore proving the spell worked. There are 2 credit scenes in this movie. The first is Eddie Brock in a bar recapping the MCU, basically when he gets transported back to his universe. A piece of the Venom symbiote remains, setting up symbiote with Spider-Man. The second post-credit scene is just a trailer to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.